What is it? Be well. What is it? Be well.
Hello everyone. I got still 100 maps left today. So we're gonna be running those. But instead of just running them for pure profit, I want to get footage for every valuable beast. Make it into a video for you guys, for everybody here, everybody watching, everybody interested, to try and have an evergreen video containing all the valuable beasts, so that there's always something to check out and see, alright, these are the good beasts, we can just target those. And from there, we know them, and then we just need to check trade, which ones are good, which ones aren't. I'm gonna run my map slightly unoptimized today. But in the end, we're gonna be getting some good value out of that in form of a good video. Alright. So we're gonna update our wealthy exile. And then we get going. Clean up some stuff that isn't needed to be open right now. There we go. Did some updating on the build. We are now reaching 500% movement speed. Put a little bit too slow with only 400. One neat thing, Geode is actually pretty easy to boss rush, because it's always in the right corner.
It is ready.
Lining up the shots.
When doors are the biggest weakness of a build, because it's just too fast to click on them.
The thread is revealed.
Hey, Ellen. So I'm currently testing out vertical streaming. So live via the Shorts feed. Which means that if you directly click on the live, you can only see the vertical version as well. It's a slight inconvenience. I have the normal stream, so with wide view and everything visible on Twitch, but my computer can't handle streaming Twitch, normal YouTube, and vertical YouTube. But it got recommended to me to try out vertical YouTube, so that's what I'm currently testing with. Oop, I missed the boss room.
You cling to life only out of ignorance.
So I tried to capture as much important details from the stream in a short view as possible. And I can link Twitch in a moment for full view.
There is only horror. Rain of stars. You left me there, son. Century.
Yeah, I guess it's PoE normally you just see in the widescreen. I get that this is a weird view. But if it means the reason I got it recommended is because short vertical streaming has a better reach than horizontal streaming on YouTube. So that's why we are trying it out. I would like to do both vertical and horizontal on YouTube. The only issue with that is that my computer can't handle that. I can handle 2 streams, but I can't handle a third one. Otherwise, I would try to do a normal YouTube stream for those that want to watch it and a vertical YouTube stream. Alright. So we're gonna be trying to find all the good beasts now. And when we see them, have a clean recording of them. So we got here Saccharine Rex, big dinosaur. Oh my. It's the long tail. And here we got the next important beast. We got the Ferric Tiger Alpha. And a lynx right next to it. But the lynx is not good visible, but the tiger is. Hey, Berserk. So, open record, so I have it directly saved. This was Ferric Tiger and Saccharine Rex. I also should keep a list somewhere of the beasts I already got. Saccharine Rex, Ferric Tiger, Alpha. Berserk, I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, buddy. What was the other 2 bots? Venomable Hybrid, Arachnid. and Crycake Spider Crab. Those are the boss beasts. And we just gotten the first two. Then we have the Harvest Beasts. And we have the Crafting Beasts. Leaded by Black Morrigan, then Fenimal, Plagued Arachnid. Sorry, so you guys can also see what I'm doing. Crycake Chimeral. We got Ferric Lynx Alpha. And Ferric Wolf Alpha. Those are those two. And then we have Vivid, Primal, Wild. So we have Primal Crush Claw, Primal Swift Collar. And Primal Rex Matriarch. We have Vivid Watcher, Vivid Vulture, and Vivid... what was it? Der Aberrak. And then we got Wild Crystal Matron, Brambleback, and Helion Alpha. Alright, so we are hunting all those beasts once today to get footage of them. Clear footage.
Right between the eyes.
Oh, I do so love a good murder. Care to oblige me?
I'm just gonna record all the maps, and if we get a good beast, we're gonna take the time to get some footage on it. If not, I'm gonna delete the recording directly, so I save space. That should result in the fastest way to get everything. Once I have him, we can continue as normal. Actually, wait, there's a Sandspitter here. Sandspitter is a good beast to get footage on.
You're not Kayakson, are you? Oh, they swept me not.
I forgot about Sandspitter. It's an important beast now. There was nothing.
You're finished.
You're either a client or a target. I'll soon know which.
Oh, we take sanctuary maps. This is a good one. This is proper footage of lynx. We see the feline structure, not a wolf structure, and we see the ears. Alright, we just gotten lynx. We don't need another lynx. Normal vulture. Ah, perfect. Vivid vulture.
One shot, one kill.
That's a big one off the list. Vivid vulture is a big one off the list. Because then we don't need to change to the sand region. Because we already got Saccharine Rex. Wait. What was it called? Quaking Spider Crab. Ah, those was the long legs. Those legs are too sick. Okay. Sand Spitter. It's goat. Keeping track on more beasts than I usually do, so it takes a little bit longer to go through.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
Snake. The Crabber. Sand Spitter. I realized Sand Spitter at launch you can make a lot of money off. They are very common. Oh, nice. So here we got a wild brambleback. No, that's a wild matriarch. Bristol matron. You see the spikes. Also spawning spike minions. And is the normal beast form. Man, we are getting lucky. That's already a third of the list done. Hey, Dankoska. How you doing, buddy? Hope I pronounced your name correctly. That's a normal crab twice. So, lucky for you, I'm actually working on a video how to identify the good beasts right now. We are currently stacking up all the footage of good beasts, and I'm gonna make a video just about that. It's gonna contain nothing else, just how to identify each beast. So feel free to stick around, watch live as we are going to collect all the good beasts. And I'm gonna mention live as I'm recording it what the images is, but I'm also gonna make a video just about that. There are a few rough things Basically, you have Wild Beast with spikes, Vivid Beast with the artichokes, and Primal Beast with the bubbles. You have the lynx, the tiger, the wolf. You have the dinosaur. You have the spider with the big butt and the Kaigekimura. For example, this is the lynx. You can identify it because it's a cat structure and the ears. And this is a sand spitter. It's the crab that has a cannon at the back. The ones you find on the first cove. Sand spitters are used with Black Morrigan to sixling items, and lynx are used for prefix to suffix. They are sometimes used in crafters, especially early on. For crafting is good that you can identify those. But I already have footage on those. It's a normal crab. That's a normal Abarak. So this is normal Watcher, but we are looking for the Vivid Watcher. But yeah. Today's stream, the goal is to find all the beasts, and then I'm gonna have a collection of the footage, and I'm gonna make a proper video out of it. And of course then release it for everybody for free to just have a resource for. Wait, that's a Ferric Wolf? So... Oh, Mage Blood. This one, let me start recording and pull it down a bit. Here we got a wolf. That's a Helion, that's not the wolf. Let me... There in the front. It's a wolf pelt. You kind of just need to know to understand that this is the wolf outline. There we can see it quite well. And it's one of the only wolf enemies that we can capture. It's not expensive usually. But if you, for example, do beast farming week 1, then it's one of the beasts you want to be aware of. Because week 1 we care about all the profits. Even if it's a small chaos number. Blueprint. Once you get good at identifying the beasts, you can run these maps in like 40-45 seconds. And that is when it becomes truly profitable. Because you see so many beasts in an hour, you see so many good beasts in an hour. So the biggest bottleneck of beast farming, I guess the biggest two bottlenecks, is run it fast enough, including killing only the necessary amount of beasts, so you need to delete beasts as little as often. And the second is killing... and the second is knowing the good beast, so you don't overkill. Here we got a lynx. So you can run past all the irrelevant beasts.
Good find, Exile. Another good
That's a normal vulture. We see that because there are no artichokes on the back. It's a purple back. Hope I see him more again. Oh, perfect timing. I just was saying, hope I see him more again soon. Morrigans are very easy to identify. You see they have wings. They have a crown or deer crown. They are a bulky beast. Humanoid, kind of, with having 2 arms and 2 legs. Very easy to identify. And very, very lucrative. And it's one of the rarer beasts, so it's good that I got it. That's Black Morrigan off my checklist. So we have Ferric Wolf, Ferric Lynx, Sandspitter, Black Morrigan, Vivid Vulture, Bristol Matron, Saccharine. Okay. We're getting there. Halfway done already.
Waits with open arms.
It's a normal roar. I hope they don't shuffle Beast right next league now. That I take the time to make a good list. It's another Sandspitter, Goat.
One shot, one kill.
It's a 2-headed dog. Don't care about the 2-headed ones.
Let me guess. House Society sent you to finish what they couldn't.
Another Sandspitter. Surely I can get all beasts once in 100 maps if I adjust for them. We're still looking for Crikey Cameral of the Deep family and Vivid Watcher. Once we have those, I'm gonna swap the family we are looking for. Or the beast region. That's a Plague Arachnid. Plague Arachnid's very easy to identify. With the big butt with the glowing bubbles on it. Or big abdomen. Just a very easy catch. Very easy to notice. I don't think I ever missed Phantom Plague Arachnid. And it used to be the most expensive beast. Yo, and a Cameral in the same map. So here's how Cameral works. They are frog, they are jumping. They can leap when jump. They are smaller and thinner than a goat. And if you look from the back, they have gems on the back. So it's very easy to identify that way. So we have Crycake, Cameral, and Plagued Arachnid. That's two more beasts off the list. So we got all the normal beasts. We're now just looking for the harvest and the boss beasts. Means we still looking for the spider crab before we go out of the deep family and the watcher. Hey, it's on. I mean, it is. It truly is unethically good. It is absurd how much profit you can make with a strat that takes you 10-15 chaos a map. Compared to risk mapping that takes you like 50-60 chaos a divine a map. It's a normal watcher. Another normal watcher. Hope I see the Vivid Watcher. Vivid Watchers are rare. Wait, that's another Crykick. Oh, never mind. It was just support beast. What? Okay, so here's what you need to consider when farming beasts. Sometimes you just have a dry streak. You can have a dry streak of 10, 20, 30 maps. But it doesn't matter because the map only costs like 10 chaos. What is current estimated on the spreadsheet? Expenses per map 11 chaos. It is absurd. Like, you just need to run a couple more maps, and the maps take a minute. It's... Here. Even while I just try to gather data. 2 div, 4 div, 6 div, 8 div, 8.5 div, 9.5, 10.5 divines. In 20 maps. Temple farming. So your focus is on temples. I don't know if temples is better than beasts. It feels hard to top beasts. How's temple farming then? Well, this is good footage for Lynx. I like this one more than the other one I had. So we have the Lynx here, cat form, pelted, dotted back, and if I can get a good clean shot on this, the ears. There, you see the ears on the Lynx. And the feline posture. Got any double corrupt temples? Ah, perfect. That is the Fenimal Hybrid Arachnid. Let me hit the recording button. I kind of want to get the goat out of the way. You goats get over here. Alright. So, we see the scorpion tail. We see the blue glowing glyphs or something on it. What is this lightning? Where's this? Oh, this is a beast likely. And it's basically a scorpion spider hybrid. Very easy to identify when you know what you're looking for. Hybrid Arachnid. So we got the Hybrid Arachnid. We're looking for Spider Crab and the Harvest Beast. Yeah, no, the lightnings are from it. I don't produce the lightnings. I don't have a headhunter or anything that I could steal something to produce lightnings. It was the rare buff. It spawned the lightnings. It died to the dots. Hey Slide, how you doing, buddy? If I get another footage of Arachnid, I will take a better one.
What a deal in introductions. Just there.
Normal Watchers, Crab. Monkey and Centaur. No, Roar and Centaur. Oops. Normal Watcher. I don't even know what that is. But it's one of the worst beasts we can find. Oh, it's awesome. Glad to hear you got some healthy sleep, buddy. Ah, perfect. That is a Primal Cyst Crawler. Very easy to identify. It's a big crab with blue bubbles on its back. And it spawns fountains and a lot of blue stuff. Very easy beast to see. Primal Crush Claw. That's another checklist. More Sand Spitter. Don't care about those anymore. Still looking for Spider Crab and Watcher. Hey Kemmer, you can do exclamation mark bold. I just uploaded a YouTube video on the POV. Is this Spider Crab? Wait. So we have two Spider Crabs. I think this is a Spider Crab. I'm gonna record this. So we have a crab with 6 legs and 2 claws in the front. Very tiny. And if we kill it, Yeah, that was the spider crab. Awesome, then that is on the checklist. There we go. Came up. Check out the YouTube video I just linked. In there, you find the description with the POB. I don't think you can get increase in chaos, but you can get chaos dot multi on Hunter Quiver. Yeah, you can just see if I'm online if you do add Cyclone. Should still have it here, yeah. Just do add Cyclone and message me. I'm usually awake till for the next 8 hours. I should still be available. Second, I'll be right back. I think my grandmother just came home. I need to quickly check up downstairs. Yeah. Slide. I'm also usually around earlier in the day, more in during the morning time. Just message me on Discord, and if I'm available, I come online and I hand it over. Ooh, this might be a good footage for a tiger. The tiger always is in a pack of other tigers. I just killed him, but you can see him here. And it's the only tiger-like enemy. It's a big tiger, spawns tiny tigers, very easy to identify. And if you see it early on in week 1, really easy to gain profit from, because the feral item, the body armor, is not that rare. And it sells for a couple divines. Oh, next beast. So we see the Primal Rex Matriarch, again identifiable by the bubbles on the back. It's a dino like Saccharine Rex. And, I mean, it's just a dinosaur with bubbles on the back. It's blue, it's really easy to see. Hey, Kasuke. How are you doing, buddy? That's a harvest beast, yes. All primal beasts are identifiable by the bags having bubbles on them. They are always identified by the blue bubbles. How are you doing, buddy? You sold your mirror to buy locks? That is fair, yes. If you don't want to mirror anything, then locks are definitely the way to go. Ooh, Starfall Crater. I started in 3. I think it's 6 Legion League, or was it 3.9 Legion League? I think it's 3.9. 3.9 Legion League. That was my first league I probably played. I played twice during the open beta, but I never got past Act 2, so I don't really count that. And in Legion League, I played the game for the first time properly, and I managed to get 40-40 challenges, killed my first Uber Elders that league, had a lot of fun. And it was in Cyclone. Oh, that's a long while. What's your favorite league mechanic, Hammer? You've been playing for a while. Sure, you have some good experiences with a lot of league mechanics.
Well,
I did not expect to die there. Alright, come on. Surely this time. Harvest was interesting, that for sure. I also played a lot of Harvest in Harvest League. Made some crazy items, really niche ones, no true mirror tier. But arguably mirror items, because those were unreplicatable afterwards. Links. Plague Arachnid. We already got footage of that. Yeah, it was an item editor. It was absurd what you were able to make when you understood how to craft items with it.
Can you be victorious twice in a row?
Nice. Congratulations, Slide. I'm only getting hidden loot dropped from my Starfall Crater. Never anything good. Not even good rares.
You sure you want to do this?
I still sometimes... I'm slowly learning how to craft items, but I'm still sometimes pretty oblivious to the crafting and trade side of the game. Especially now with recoms, which I've been avoiding like the pest so far. Trying to do as little recombing as possible. I learned that there is a second Merc that has Grace Malevolence, which is a Dex Int one. I need to find that one. Because it can wield Malevolence Aura Effect weapons. That can more than 4x your damage. Compared to a no Merc. So twice as effective as a Bow Merc.
The judgment is yours to make. Your valor is his to measure.
Oh, that is a white bristle. No, wait, that is the other wild. That's a Brambleback. It's monstrous, so it's bigger than the matron. And it has bigger spikes, and the face is slightly weirder. We see here that the face is... it's not normal. Which one was this? I've already forgot again. Oops. I forgot to mute. The most valuable beast is the Black Morrigan. The second most valuable is the Quakic Watch, the Vivid Watcher and Vivid... Vivid Watcher and Vivid Vulture. And then it's Quakic Camaro. So we're looking for Healing Alpha, Cyst Caller, Aberrag, and Watcher. We are almost done already with the list of high speeds we are looking for. Wow, it's still flexing with his mercs. That is a Vivid. Gonna record for extra footage. We see it's a bird. We see the artichokes on the back. Only two bird-like creatures that can fly like that. And the green yellowish artichokes, really easy to showcase it, to highlight it. Yes, Camerol is used to imprint. Hey, Plague Arachnid, we got enough footage of that, we had good one. Don't need to re-record this. We're just looking for two more beasts. No, three more beasts. Vivid Watcher, Vivid Aberrath, and Prime Assist Caller. Hey, memory dunes.
Lining up the shots.
I'm curious if they gonna make a double core expansion. So next patch is also gonna be a core expansion with the reveal of the secrets. It's a 2-2 split. So let me show you on PoE Ninja. We look on PoE Ninja on economy, and we go to beasts. We see that Morrigan, which is not a harvest beast, is the most valuable. Watcher is as valuable and is a harvest beast. Vulture, which is a harvest beast, is the third most valuable. And Chimeral, which is not a harvest beast, is almost as valuable as a vulture. So we can... The neat thing is, we have Watcher and Chimeral, which are from the Deep family. Morrigan, which is from the Wild. And Vulture, which is from the Sand. So by targeting those two, by going for this, we target two of the most expensive beasts. We have the high roll with the Watchers and Chimerals for the consistent. Because we see it's twice as many Chimerals as Morrigan, it values out. How's my Gamba luck? It's 50-50, buddy. Equal chance of winning and losing. TLDR is... Oh, okay, you're still watching it. I will wait. Alright. All or nothing, baby. So, right now, what we're gonna be seeing is here, this is a 4. That is not correct. It's an 8. Never mind, it's a 1. So, we need to fix this. Instead of a 1, we need to make it a 2. And we lost everything. Life is not fair. I'm sorry, buddy. I tried. I put all the confidence I had into this. Yeah, I heard about it. I'm happy I didn't have to play when you needed to manually catch the beasts. Hey Blink, if you got any questions regarding the build, feel free to message, and I will try to answer.
One shot, one kill.
Your Vulture is Soul Eater. Oh no, Kasuke. He has a hybrid arachnid. Those are all nothing. That's a lynx. That's a maw. Damn, just not going really with the music. I don't know why. I mean, Beast are through 2 semi-reworked at this point, no? Normal Watcher, Goat. Scorpion, Scorpion. Oh, that's a beast we don't have yet. So here we have Wild Helion Alpha. You can see the fire spewing. It's similar to a normal Helion Alpha, but it has the signature spikes of wild beasts on its back. When you're far away, it's easily recognizable from the purple spikes and the fire breathing. Alright, that's another one. We have Helion Alpha. Just missing Systcaller, Aberag, and Watcher. Yes, I have a perfect Ashes, at least on the quality of skills.
Oh, I do so love a good murder.
Hey, look. Another wild bristle matron. Got footage of that, so we don't need this one. Or I mean, we're gonna capture, but we're not gonna record. This weekend, we're gonna be crafting 2 items. We're gonna be making a better quiver, and we're gonna be making a focused amulet. Yep, we gotta be making a +4 dot multi-focused. Camera, one thing you can do if you look at the left side of the screen, there is an extension where it's an arrow, and if you click on it, you can see my entire gear, and you can hover it and look at the details of the gear. Hey, look, a Morrigan. Ah, that's fair. Morrigan, big wings, big horns, and rages after getting damaged. It's just really easy recognizable. You can't miss a Morrigan. Also, that's +4 divines. I hope I find the other vivid beasts. True, MD. -4 chaos. Oh no. However will I recover from that? How are you doing, buddy? Yep, they are 2 div each. Morrigans.
Last thing you'll ever see.
Your skin.
Nothing good. Redsman with the follow. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Spider. Normal spider. Centaur. Normal watchers. Where's the vivid watcher? Give me a vivid watcher game. 3 sacred orbs today. Yo! That's a good raid. Surely you're gonna get a mirror soon. For me, it took me 25 sacred orbs to get a mirror dropped. I see a sacred orb as a progression towards a mirror. Yeah, I don't think... So, we need to keep in mind how Toxic Rain and Caustic Arrow work. This is not a poison build. I'm not applying poison, and I don't scale my hit portion. I'm scaling the native dot on Toxic Rain and Caustic Arrow. So, we cannot get the flat chaos damage of the amulet does nothing for us. And we don't have any energy shield on this build to utilize as the cost. So unlike Frost, we don't benefit from any interaction of the skill. What I wanted to, however, add on the build is Whispers of Infinite. In Vector with the follow. Hey buddy, how you doing? %50 risk, 50% loss. But isn't that just downside? What am I even risking for?
Random chance must dictate your will.
Don't dwell on it. That does not sound like you're actually giving me any benefit. It feels like it's a loss for me. Now, if I could fit Coiling Whisper on this build, that would be really interesting. But on the... I don't really scale with attack speed, I'm just moving. So I rather would fit Invert Chill for more action speed. Then I would like to fit Coiling Whisper on this build. Coiling Whisper would only help with damage, not with coverage. I don't get the benefit of that, MD. I need my strengths so I can make my video about all the heist beasts, all the beasts. That's a lynx and a crab, okay. So, I'm farming beasts. I show it the idea in a moment. But I am doing, right now, I'm doing research, or rather recording. Yeah, then I'm not accepting the contract, MD. So, we are farming beasts. We are farming blueprints, which we get a crazy amount of. And we farm beast. Phantom Plague Arachnids, Chimerals, Black Morrigans, Vivid Vultures, Vivid Watchers. And the build is made as insane movement speed. So we just run through the maps as quick as possible, only target the good beasts and get out. The faster we go through the map, the more profit we are making. Like, we're talking about a difference in profit between, 50 and 60 divines, or 40 and 50 divines. I'm from Germany. Lottedorf is the follow. Thank you so much. So, I farmed 40, 50... Nah, sorry, wrong numbers. 400, 500 beast maps every league. And after a while, you just get used to it. actually to help others, skipping the need of farming 400, 500 maps himself to get used to the beast. I'm working on a collection of clips to get all the beasts. So we are working right now on getting all the footage from all the beasts. And then I make a video that covers all the beasts, what their craft is, how they look, how to identify them, in a, let's hope, 10-minute video. So you can just grab it, watch it once, and you're immediately able to rush beasts. That's my goal today. So right now I'm still looking for Vivid Watcher, Vivid Aberrax, and Cyst Caller for the clip. I'm pretty sure I'm now at 10 craters and no Swollen. 2 and 2 on Swollen, that's unethical. I've not seen a Swollen drop this league. I only saw one last league. Actually, I saw 3 last league. But it was a lot more common then. That's another tiger. The cool thing about the strat is that we are just rushing through maps. The maps cost us like 10 chaos. And when we get a good beast, we gain +4 divines. We done heist yesterday, Lotador. I got in 13 blueprints, exactly on my 5th blueprint this league, I got a focus amulet. I'm gonna craft it later this weekend. So heist has been very good to me this league. And you also got a bunch of orbs from heist. Although this is a yellow beast, so no chimeral. That's another plague arachnid. Even in the hordes of enemies, we saw the big bubble butt with the blue orbs on it. Immediately knew it was a chimeral. It's a plague arachnid. I immediately clipped the focus and I send it to GFL. Let's see if I am appearing in the next GFL clip video. I feel like 5 blueprints for 1 focus amulet is a pretty good deal, even if it's not a simplex. Replica Ferals, nice! We got a couple of Void Fangs, Replica Perfect Rolled Reckless Defense, and a Focus. Wild Strike of the Extremes. Why would that be interesting with the Whispers Amulet? Buddy of mine always tries to make a really cool weapon each league. And last league we tried and failed to make a cool claw. So I just stacked up Void Fangs this time, in case we want to try again. That's a Crush Claw. Actually, I have footage of that. Wait. Hold. No, never mind. Lynx. Hey, that's a Chimeral. 700 DPS, 0 elemental. That sounds pretty good. Can you link it to me? I want to see it. Ignite Eviscerate. I saw that as a... That's a League starter build for fast bosses. Didn't know that's a build that people push to the end game. Wait. Is this... Oh, this is Cyst Caller. Perfect. So, Primal Cyst Caller, we can identify because they're using a staff, and they are, is a goat. Basically a goat caster with a staff. But it's still really easy to notice because of the blue bubbles on its back, which all Primal Beasts have in common. Primal's Scholar. Alright, with that, we have all wilds, all primals. We are just missing Vivid Watcher and Vivid Aberrers. The rarest beasts of them all. Do I? I have one left from an earlier before the other one I accidentally deleted. I might just record that one in the Menagerie. If I find the other beast. So on my focus amulet, I want to roll +1 all skills, +1 chaos skills, and dot multi. And then I'm gonna use my locks on it in the hopes of hitting hitting triple positive. In which case I can get up to 100 dot multi on an amulet.
You only get one first impression. Try not to ruin it.
Awesome, appreciate the link. I will take a look on this map. But isn't Wild Strike of Extremes only does a damage of its specific element? So you don't benefit from the flat chaos you gain. Those are normal watchers. So what we got? T3 Fizz, T1 Chaos, T3 Flat Fizz, Int, Attack Speed, Radius. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me look at Wild Spike. I could be wrong. I know some of those skills only do their type. Wild Strikes, Projectiles pierce, beam chains, fires, physical damage converted to hits treat enemy values inverted. Melee weapon strikes enemies, physical damage to random element. Ah, no, you're correct. It just converts. Hey Ginza, the build is Toxic Rain Pathfinder. You can find a link to the build video in the description of the stream. If you click on the 3 dots on the side, it should allow you to click on description. Otherwise, I just uploaded. It's the newest video on my channel. Yeah, you're correct, actually. It might be a way to make it work, Wild Strike of the Extremes. Oh, we got it. Vivid Watcher. Right here. It's a Watcher. It has the normal Watcher pattern. It's a flying thingy. But it has the artichokes on its back and tentacles. And it either fires a beam or this orb. And it floats. Honestly, when you see it, it's really easy to identify. Just like all vivid beasts, it has the artichokes on the back. It's yellow, greenish, glowy. And floaty. It's one of the only 2 beasts that float. So we're only missing Vivid Abarak. Nice. We got all the beasts way faster than I expected. Plague Arachnid. We saw the butt. Yeah, them being glowy and then also the characteristics are the best way to identify. Real quick. Nice! Congratulations! Just got even better. Just like that. Alright, I'm gonna try to get footage of the last beast in a menagerie. Because it's really rare. I've seen in 200 maps, I've seen 2 of them. And I deleted one by accident. Gonna try to carefully kill the other beasts. Alright, so we only have this one. Go out of your corner. I need to see you. It's dying! Stop it! There we go. It's, again, green artichokes. It has a tail just like Finalizing Hybrid Arachnid. It's actually the same base beast. Just that it has the greenish glow and the artichokes on its back. And it has the vivid attack patterns. But overall, really easy to identify once you see it. Because of its green glow and its specific form. Alright, that's all important beasts. So I'm gonna try to get this video out for Monday. About all the beasts, how to identify them. So you guys and everybody that wants to run beast has the chance to use them. And has the easiest time possible getting into beast farming, because it is truly just that absurd. Alright, let's do a test. I'm about to finish the last 2 maps, then I'm gonna stash the beast and make another... Another... What was it called? Snapshot. That's the word I was looking for. Despite running the maps incredibly slow for this build, but taking more time per beast, I think we still made a good profit. Even while not targeting profit, but targeting research. .600 movement speed, easy. We got 40 maps left. So we're also gonna be getting the beast video out soon.
Choose your next move very carefully.
Oh, blueprint. My... Oh yeah, I'm full again. I need to... I keep getting way earlier than expected the full circle. Hey. Merc lap 7 times, sub 4 minutes, and all 6 out of 7 gave me 40 quality. Oof. That is unlucky. But hey, 7 times 4 quality, that's 21. At least you got your gem qualied. Alright. Capture, capture. Capture, capture, capture. Capture. Get the Morrigans out. Before I sell the beast, I'm gonna open a beast orb of each of the good beasts once. And I gotta make an image for that. So we also have a cheat sheet image for all the good beasts. Like arachnids, go here. Once I liquefy this tab, that's gonna be so much pure divines. A lot of chaos. Yo, Keska on a roll today. Once I have the build in the next upgrade stage, I might run some Gift of the Goddess labs and see how profitable that is. Depending on how much time is left of the league for me. You gain a shiny random unique that is most likely garbage. Alright, that's a bit more sorted again. Yeah, Head is pretty cheap now. Did not got much usage this league, with risk mapping being more mage blood focused. I still have my Voidborn submission. I still haven't put anything in there. Actually, sorry, it's a Valdo map, not a Voidborn Reliquary Key. But in theory, I could try to use that on one of the new uniques that just came out. Would be more interesting. Also in PoE 2, waiting for a really cool new unique to come out before I submit it. Alright, how much time did it took to get all the beasts? It took us 1.5. It took us 1.5 hour of inefficient mapping. Inefficient mapping, to note. And we still made 23 divines an hour. We made 35 divines with inefficient mapping, just mainly focusing on killing them in a good visual way, more than trying to be efficient and fast. But now that we are done, we can go fast.
Advance. Ready for you.
Click on him. Thank you.
Lining up the shots.
I'm happy I got all my beasts already. I mean, minus the one that I kind of cheated. But actually, I might do all the beasts there, because then I can try to target the other 3 first. And get a more clear image of the last one. Hey, a Starfall Crater.
The runic arts do not reveal themselves to just anyone. Stand tall! I think you'll appreciate this one.
Now he's phasing. That took a while.
Feel yourself, warrior. Let's you handle this. I'm finally starting to stand tall. Not many live to see this technique. Let's test your resolve. Not many live to see this technique. You have shown your... I'm finally starting.
Surely this is the time I get a tink. Yo, I got a map! Oh my god! Hot garbage and a half. Oh, yo, and now I get a... I love this cliche, where you wait ages to see something, and then when you have it, you get it again. I mean, I take it. That's another 4 divines. On your first crater. Ah, yo, buddy. Share some of that luck. Insane. But I can't complain. I got in 5 BPs, I got a focus. I feel like that also is pretty good. That's worth 3 Swallens. As far as I am aware. Except the Swallen went up. Oh, Morrigan. Thank you, MD, for sharing your luck with us. It's highly appreciated. So we got Morrigan and Vivid Watcher on the same map just now, by the way. That's 8 Divines this map. I always get false positives when I start a new strat. My first maps are always the most lucky ones. And then I get a huge dry streak after. So I never know if my strat was actually working or I just got lucky or I just got unlucky.
Advance. I'm ready for you.
Hunt Nameless, Alter. Oof. I think my best map was 2 Morrigans, but separate. So I got 4 Morrigans total from that map.
One shot, one kill.
Think your god's watching? Then you're a great. Make your choice. We'll both be on salvation, exile.
Wait, there has to be something good here. I saw... Oh no, it's just Cameral minions. It's not actually Camerals. Normal Watcher. Yeah, this build runs beast maps on easy mode. Down, down, down.
You're finished.
You won. One.
That's a Camaro. I'm very... I'm arguably too good at identifying the good beast at this point. Like, I'm walking past, a glance, oh yeah, that's a good one. Like, I'm more double-checking the not correct ones, and the correct ones I always immediately recognize. I run too many beast maps.
You only get one first impression. Try not to ruin it.
Normal Vulture. And Beast, okay. It just saves so much time. Like, once you get used to it, you save so much time by beast farming, or when beast farming. Which is, again, another reason why I really want to push that video out. I don't know why I didn't came to that conclusion sooner. Why, basically, beast farming is gate capped by people that understood how to beast farm, but never made a video on how to identify the good beasts. Or at least efficient beast farming. Yeah, Morrigan Chimerals are very easy to recognize. Sometimes you mix up a Chimeral with a goat, or rather a goat with a Chimeral. But I usually always have, if I second guess it, it wasn't a Chimeral. If it was a Chimeral, I always was instantly like, yo, Chimeral! Pretty sure right now, if I just look at my budget box and beast tab, I could sell all and just buy a Mage Blood. Right now. I don't need one, I have one on me. But it's absurd. There's a 300... The result of 300 beast maps is a Mage Blood. Right. Double corrupted movement speed Mage Blood. That's the idea. Or rarity. Rarity movement speed. I usually always only go for beast farming when I'm in a low currency spot where I cannot afford to do it in a style that is more research and more information, and it's usually just look at the profit I made. This time I am done, so I had the time to make a proper research video on beast. But I honestly think that if you don't want to deal with T17s and bossing next league, just do this day 3 to week 1. You're gonna be swimming in profit. Morrigan's is, I think it's one, on average, one Morrigan in 20 to, no wait. I need to look at my numbers, but I think it's one Morrigan every 20 maps, or every 30 maps. And a Morrigan was 8 divines at launch. So if you use the Dupe Scarab, in 20 maps, getting 2 Morrigans is 16 divines. What do you mean opposite, Stormy? Yeah, but that's the point. Morrigan wasn't cheap. Morrigan was 8 divines. And Morrigans were used because everybody wanted their 6th link. And Crykick and Sandspitters, Sandspitters were 20 Chaos Beast. And those are beyond common. You were always able to get rid of... Oh, Vivid Watcher again. You were always able to get rid of Sandspitters. I also see jumping, but I think those are minions. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I might be wrong on beast farming, and maybe... No, there is a Camaro. I saw it jumping. I might be wrong, and it's not enough to balance out the increased cost in Scarabs, which are until Scarabs are affordable, available. And then just survive off Morrigans and Matriarch. Basically, the wild beasts are expensive early on. So, if we are looking at Fury Ninja. Economy. Beasts. Morrigan at launch. Nothing, day 1, day 2 was cheap, but divines were, so 3 divines, and then it jumped up to 400, and it stayed there apparently pretty stable. I remember that it was 8 divines in the beginning, but it was, in Chaos it was very stable. Morrigans were very good. Watchers are starting cheap. Vultures are starting cheap, but Bristle Matron starts expensive, then drops. So Matron is good and it's also wild, so it's the same category as Morrigan. And then we have Helion Alpha, decent early, always sells for something. Feral and Co. You can target the boss beast early and the uniques. They are worth something early. People are buying those. And then Brambleback also started a little bit more expensive early. So it's really, really positive, or really, what is the word? Confident. I'm really confident that Beasts early on is a big profit maker if you know what you're doing. And if you already start with a speed build. You go heist until you can do maps, and then once you're T16 viable, you run maps. And you keep the Vivid Vultures, the beast that the Mirror Crafters want, until the Mirror Crafters are starting to bulk buy them. So you just stockpile them. And don't worry about selling those until they are worth a divine at minimum. And when that is the case, you have like 50 to 100 stocked up. And can make even more profit with those. There was a spider crab. That's a hybrid arachnid. I run out of portals. I'm rushing too many maps. I'm running out of portal scrolls. No, I need to buy some. And we are back in business on portal scrolls.
Turn around.
Right between the eyes.
I personally am no longer opening Wilder boxes. It was worth it in the first leagues they got introduced. You had a really good rate at getting good maps. But the odds are just no longer in your favor. I would always sell Wilder boxes. Same with Reliquary keys. There are just too many around. Too many results that you can get out of them. That you get anything good out of it. It's a plague arachnid. Oh. Sorry. Apparently I didn't sleep enough.
Let me guess. House Azadi sent you to finish what they couldn't. I still abide by the Trafan Code. Choose your fate. By all means, throw your life. A swift end. I didn't relish the thought of working with you.
No.
Last thing you'll ever see.
It's a normal watcher. Oh, random blueprint. We take those. Take the Rocknet. Normal watcher.
I gave up on God. Gave up on God. You should do. I once preached mercy. The chitin.
Oh, lo, divine.
Let fear be your gospel.
There you go. Give me the divine. Easy money. Easy. Just like that. Got a Dex Intmerk with Malle and... Oh, that sucks.
Lining up the shots.
Betrayed by the one you trusted most. The glimpse of freedom inside. And then the game just decided, nah.
Advice
Last map of these 20. Oh, Bristol Matron. That's a big one. What is this? Sulita? It's captured? Yeah. There. It's captured. Pay attention. Yeah, I'm looking. After you told me, I looked at it, and I am searching for a replacement.
My gems, get on with it.
Huh. My mercs are on a roll. Diff into Reliquary Key? Have I unlocked good merc loot again? After weeks of nothing? This is a 2-hour merc that isn't infamous, so I don't think that's correct. Neither of my mercs are infamous and I have 2-hour mercs. I think infamous is just more likely to have 6 links, better supports, and the rarer supports. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just got Giga lucky on your mercs, all being infamous. I think infamous just have a better base deadline. That's a Bramble bag. Take that. Wait, where was my merc on this map? Oh, there.
Choose to fight, if you dare. This will be easier if you
Ow.
You win.
I mean, you would have just taken a mage blood and be happy. I don't think you would have rage quitted. I think you would have just been happy about getting a mage blood.
Think your God's watching? That you're a greater fool? Make your choice. Let fear be your gospel. Your end comes.
For normal content, this build is incredibly tanky. It really just dies to stupidity or to high juiced risk content. I'm pretty sure that if I would have a Progenesis plus my empowered Petrified Blood, I would take all damage delayed at this point. And what do we have here? Can Petrified say that? No, okay. So Petrified is 40% of life loss is prevented and 59% of that. So that's 41 damage reduction. And Progenesis had... Progenesis is 25, which we scale with effect. So we have like 40... It's like 30, so we are preventing about 70 to 75% of the damage and take it delayed. And of that damage we delay, we take 59. Oh god, the exact number I can't math, but it's pretty strong, I think. Just as an overall damage reduction. But I don't want to give up the life loss, because even without preventing damage, not even getting into Petrified, this is 2k life regen a second. 2k life regen is anything that doesn't one-shot us, we completely just shake off. With absolute ease. That is after we add things like Flask Effect.
Another pig. Hurry up and decide. Prove yourself. Obey. You'll
I don't know, I think I would just take the Mage Blood and be happy. Because I have a Mage Blood now, I can deal with not having my Merc. I mean, we can check the numbers, no? I can just look. If I press C, defenses. No, I need to check in POB. So you're saying 800 is your number? I have 1k. Yeah, fair enough. What for recovery 1k? Yeah. So it's about the same as a 21 vitality. I could use that instead of an empower, but I feel like I don't want to. 40, 62. It's 3%. Maybe. Maybe I could just use a vitality instead of an empower in the helmet. Heist. You will just be heisting for an entire day or two.
Lining up the shots. You don't. I know when I'm. They go. One shot. That's all I need. I think you'll ever see. Crossing code. You
It's one of the best early league strats anyway. And with this build, you're already set up to run it as fast as possible. So you will start on Peakong, go Peakong of Bouncing, and then slow transition into Queen of the Forest, Devotos, and then Widow Hail plus Quiver. Like, with Heist, you would hunt things like 6 links, 5 links, replica uniques that are worth something early on to get your build. You just need to get enough to get into T16s on this build. So you need like 20, 30 diff bumped up. Hey, look, I got a Blade Bidder. But it's Male Withering Step. Would have been neat if that would have just instantly been it. I mean, you can just go Toxic Rain all the way, but Campaign on Peakong is just better. That is fair. You can also go Ekong. Peakong into TR. Or Peakong into Peakong into TR. I'm definitely gonna be either sending myself or one of my team members into beast farming next league. I think that might be an early winner. Venom Gyre. Cobra Lash. Can get... Yeah, I guess it could work too if you have a group. But the bosser time is also important, so you want to get the TR build going as fast as possible. And I mean, you don't need much. The quiver, the bow, and that's it. That's enough damage. The Light of Meaning instincts could be cheap early on. Clusters aren't too expensive. Because Chaos Cluster is actually easy to craft. I couldn't move. My XP! How dare he take my XP? Wanted that level up. And you can just use a Quill Rain until you get a Widow Hail. And if you get a Quill Rain, Toxic Rain suddenly becomes viable very early on. Blade Caster. Plague Arachnid. Wild Helian Alpha. And Plague Arachnid. Not bad for a map. It's one diff. I will for sure make a league start viable POB for next league. Like, it's definitely now one of the builds and strats I have a primary target on. And I think early on the build is actually even cheaper to set up. A lot of things don't cost a lot on this build early.
You're either a client, doesn't matter how this.
Aww, Wraith Withering Step this time. We keep getting Blade Bitter, but with the wrong mods. Dang, he had a 6-link Venom Giant and Profane Strike. And Viper Strike. Unlucky. I would like a better visualization when the boss is ready. I get way too many procs, double procs. I think at least. Or I'm actually overrunning. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually not that many. I got 11 in 300 so far. But that's... yeah. Almost 300. So I didn't got that many over. Ooh, 10 chaos.
Don't worry, I'm already gone. Lining up the shots.
Something jumped here. Is it a goat? It is a goat. Okay. Can skim on currency even more, actually. Yeah, that is fair. I get your idea. Chimeral. +2 divines. Just like that.
I me. Doesn't matter how this ends. Only that it does.
Okay, Blade Bitter is common, but it has a lot of skills. So a lot of variants. I think because of the build being able to, if I let's assume I'm having a 3-man group, we have a high stand to beast farmer, we have a bosser, and we have a strong box T17 farmer. I think I would get the bosser going first, sacrificing the high star to do zero budget heisting, and get the bosser first, then get the T17 runner online, so that they are producing a good amount of boss kills an hour and T17s. And then get the map rusher online.
Your skin. I shall wear. Choose to fight, if you dare. This will be easier if you hold through agony.
But I think I would get him eventually into beast maps, even if he's not ready for that yet. With what you said, I just gonna send somebody else in to kill the big boss, the big beast, if he hits a big one. And just utilize toxic rain totems early. And the Wilmas, if it's cheap. Dun, dun.
Think your god's watching? Fool, and even I was.
By the way, MD, I cooked a little bit on the highest budget version. If we use the Supreme, we can replace this one with action speed haste one, and then we tattoo everything, and we get to 730 movement speed. And we fix the mana cost by using a ring with the unveiled mana plus mana cost craft. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to go that fast. I think 500, 600 MS is enough. You don't need 700. But I might get some tattoos to get to a stable 600.
But we back control. You'd already be dead. Get on with it. Time to bag me a kill. If you're that desperate, have it.
We also have still the temporary movement speed from the Soulfight Infusion. Because our maps are 45 seconds, we have it an entire map. And you also have the Runegrowth of the Warp to make it last longer. Yeah, I think 300 movement speed is enough for heist. You only really want more for beast mapping. Because once you have strands available, there is no bottleneck, there's just speed.
Let me guess. House Azad, I still abide by the trial. By all means, throw your life away. Know your place. I didn't relish the thought of it.
The faster you run from beast to beast to check, the better. And the map is open, so you don't hit walls.
I gave up the cloth. Make your choice. We'll both be on salvation, exile. I speak for no god.
First people. Dang. Well, one of the first that abused Endless Heist. But why were you then not just... if you abused Endless Heist, were you not just committing to it? And just fully committed to deep heisting. Get the simplex, get the rings. It was useless? I thought simplex was never useless. It was just a late game item when rarity farming came online. But always worth something because of that. We're ending on a dry streak right now. I don't like that. Oh well, nothing we can do.
You stain the judgment is yours to make. Your valor is his to measure. Ah, this was his will, not yours.
There. Surely that's a cry kick. Yeah. Is that 2 cry kicks? 1, 2? Maybe? Could be a natural dupe cry kick. Woke warped gear. Yo. Somebody enjoyed the dream. Four whopping chisels. I am rich. Yo, bend percentage, Jerry. That's a new kind of flavor. Alright. Let's see how many beasts we got on our last 40 maps. Two, 18. 4 watchers and 10 chimerals. Those a bit sorted. And finally, release the arachnids. Tornado shot at level 24. What did you take that you saw that was a good idea? I had one league where I did tornado shot at end of campaign. I ended campaign with a heat shiver, double taming, Awanas bite, 6-link body armor, and a 5-link bow. There is 400 elemental DPS. And at that point, tornado shot was pretty good. I mean, I got hard carried by the buddy that bought me all of those by flipping chaos while we were still in campaign. But still pretty insane. It was after the helmet enchant. Back then, helmet enchant wasn't a thing anymore. Alright. Syncing. So, how much did we make in the last 1 hour? We had 1 hour left. We run 40 maps in that 1 hour. Including sitting in hideout, sorting the things in, loading into zones and everything. We spent 1 hour and made 40 divines. True. Legion. regen buff, a lightning arrow buff, and suddenly we are living the dream. Beast farming is just insane. So we did 200 divines in Beast, plus 11 divines in Echoes, plus 7 divines in Invitations. We then also had 47 divines in Blueprints, minus some we used up ourselves. That I do not count. And now the final juicing on everything. The league I did Cold Conversion Tornado Shot, I actually did Beast farming later into the league as a 0 to hero. Farmed up a Mage Blood in 2 days from scratch with Cold Conversion Tornado Shot. Look at our byproduct from running our maps faster. $653 resonators. We can do 44 to a diff. So we got 600. I'm reading chat in a moment again. It's another. Wait. Alright. We have some spares. Another 15 div. Just like that. Alright, Diesel. If you're looking for the easiest farm that makes the most divines an hour by far, is bottling Rogue Exiles and White Maps a mirror a day. That is fair. I've seen that strat. It's a tedious one, but it's definitely an absurdly profitable one. Definitely on a level of not okay. Profitable. If you don't mind jumping through the hoops of selling on TFT, guaranteeing that you got specific amount of things in there, and the very tedious farming process. I think beast farming is in the right middle spot. It's not hard, it's fast, it's simple, and once you get used to the beast, there is not a lot that can go wrong. And take more time. But I agree that if you need currency absolutely urgently right now, or you want to go for, let's say, a mirror craft as fast as possible, and you don't care what you need to do to make the most currency, then bottled Rogue Exiles is one of the best things you can do, instead of just sitting in hideout and crafting or something. Like, the hoops you need to jump through to guarantee that you did not miscount, to guarantee that everything is in order, then to list, best if you have a person you can directly sell to, you don't need to go over TFT, and all these things to... It makes it a quite choppy farm, but it's definitely a highly profitable one. Alright. I'm happy with my results here.
Greetings.
Oh, we have a memory chain, I completely forgot. Let's run that real quick.
Turn around.
So I need to make the video for Beasts, which I consider a bonus video because I already made one, but I want to get that out. Monday is the plan to release the Beast identification video. Maybe I need to do it the other way around. It really depends on how quick I can get the video edited and just smooth looking. Selling T7 cemeteries, want to buy burial. Are people even copying your message properly? This League 8 mods were a joke. That was hilarious. Like, generating 8 mod maps have never been easier. I think tomorrow on stream we're gonna be crafting the new quiver.
It is ready.
And if I have spare currency afterwards, we're gonna be crafting the
Hello.
focus amulet.
Right between the eyes.
Faustus completed the currency exchange. Late caster. The resonator byproduct. Literally covering the entirety of my cost. Just that alone is insane.
What's on your mind?
Like, in 300 maps, we made 21 divines just from these resonators.
You're not Caius, are you? I'd hate to have to be nice. Get on with it. Try not to scream too much. Believe for me. Traffic code, innit?
Aw, I should have skipped this. One thing I do kind of miss is the good old Toxic Rain Miner build that used to be a thing before they adjusted how Toxic Rain mines behave and buffed how Toxic Rain totems behave. But Tier Mines was a really good bossing build actually at League start. That sounds like an absurd amount of 8 mods. All Flames were just crazy on their own.
What news?
I would argue that Affliction was more crazy. But in a different direction. Necro was definitely crazy specific interactions.
Pruning a branch can save a tree.
We had a couple of very extreme polarizing leaks. Back to Basics, Wandering Path, or Affliction.
What's on your mind?
We have this one with Risk Scarabs. The last couple leaks all had something very, very absurd in some way or another after it was figured out. We haven't had a just basic leak where there wasn't something new breakout strat.
You look soft. House Tater, make your dad best me or serve me. Repent, and you may yet rescue yourself. Receive justice. Finish my time at last.
That was easy.
Here we go. Once more.
I bought enough quad tabs before Necropolis, so I didn't need it any Necropolis quad tabs. Wait, there's a Grand Prix? You playing Magic? Yeah, that is true. I saw pro play 14 mirrors. Like that. Here's the realistic part of the thread. That thread is so absurd that even Fabgun wasn't doing it. And Fabgun normally jumps on those threads that print mirrors. I mean, that which was taken, isn't that just reworded in light of meaning? Ah no, that which was taken, I remember. Those were the random idle mods. I remember. Right, that was a really powerful thing. We had Grand Prix, GPs in Magic, but I think it's renamed into Magic Festival nowadays. I kind of agree, MD. Definitely, they nerfing something or taking something away, and then they try to throw something else in, and then that something else just is too broken. Ah, that's fair, Diesel. Yeah, exactly, MB. Ah, okay. I'm not looking at Formula 1. I'm not a fan of watching sports of any kind. I usually fall asleep doing that. Alright. I need to do a huge liquefaction of things, but I need to have the video for that first. So nothing I can do on this stream on that regard. Look at all these blueprints. Those are fully revealed 4 out of 4 blueprints. And then we have even more blueprints that are fully revealed, that are 3 out of 3. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, but weren't they when it started to be oh sorry, you meant the blueprints, not the vessels. I thought there were now for 4 rogue exiles are just 1 div. Yeah, those are just easy money. I need to bulk sell all those. Sell the markers. And then get rid of all the beasts once I made the video. So we're expecting 47 divines and blueprints, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. We're expecting a couple divines in fragments, in invitations. And we're expecting a lot of divines and beasts. 72 divines and chimerals. Full play with the follow. Thank you so much, buddy. 72 just in chimerals. 57 in Morrigans. Like, this is almost 200 div. Maybe 200 div if we bulk sell them. Insane numbers. Beast farming. 300 maps. I could have done this in 1 day if I would have focused down on it. But honestly, I have a lot more fun doing it this way, where I chat with chat, we look at stuff, we do some interruptions, check out other things, check some POBs, do some explanations, some craftings. I think there's a lot more fun than just blindly running the strats. I think 3 or 4. So one thing I noticed was that at League Start on Faustus, there were no scarabs. Because of the change how scarabs dropped, beast scarabs weren't really available. So we had a lack of beast scarabs, of duplication, and especially herd scarabs, the key scarab. They were both like 15 chaos each. Now that we have the numbers, even if we assume that we pay 45 chaos a map, it would have taken us 1.15. So this is like 10 maps, 7 maps. So there's 14 maps to get a Morrigan. So we would have paid, let me calculate this, 14 times 45 divided by 106 divines. We needed 6 divines in maps, in scarab cost. Would have run the maps. And then once we got a Morrigan, plus 16. So we made 10 divines profit in 10 maps to 20 maps. On average. So once the scarabs are available, beast farming is a green light. You just need enough currency to go there. So I think day 3, day 4 is the day to go for beast farming. And day 1 you want to be in heist, day 2 you want to be in heist, and then you want to go at it. Nemesis, give me a POB. Four giants, 4 divs, 5 giants, 8 divs, 6 giants, 9 div. How many 5 or 6 giants do you get in a day? That would be what is curious for me. The 5 giants and 6 giant ones. How many you can make of those? Because it looked like those are getting very rarely. So most of those are 2 or 3 ones, no? Right. In around 4 hours, 10 to 12, 5 and 3. Oh wow, that's a lot more than I expected. So let's assume 10. That is 80 divines in 4 hours plus 27. So that's 67 minimum based on your expectation. In 4 hours, 67 div is... Wait. Oh yeah, no. You also get a crazy amount of 4 ones, so that's not all the profit you make of it. I can see that being a 40, 50 div an hour strat. Ah yeah, that's what I expected, that there's another number coming. So that's 40, 80, yeah. So expecting is about 40 div an hour, 45, 50. If you really push it. The absurdity about Rogue Exile Vesseling is that it has no build requirement. You can do it on the weakest builds. Ah, true, those also add up. Alright, Nemesis, if you got a POB for me, I can take a look at it now. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till next stream. There we go. POB. So we got a non-misted amulet. Wait. This is misted. Wait. Why is this one only saying +2 and not +4? Hey, Dr. Puss. Yes, there is. So, when you go to your Menagerie, you go to Bestiary. Captured Beast. Let me go to a section where I have Beast I don't care about. Here. You go here, hold down Control, and then you spam left click. Alternatively, if you don't want to button spam, if you get X mouse, you can bind left click to scroll wheel up. So that when you keep scrolling up or scrolling and binding it to scroll up and scroll down, and you can scroll up, down, and every time it is a click instead, as long as you don't spam it too much, that is how you can mass delete beasts. So that you... Oh, I didn't mean to delete the Saccharine Rags. That is how you can quickly delete beasts. I recommend just having that in the corner if needed, minimize the game, and just watch something while you spam on the button. Alright. So Nemesis, is this... Yes, it is. Is this already a +8 amulet, or is it a +4 amulet? I would first go for a +8. I would first try to go for a +8, because this is a reflected one that isn't reflected, because it says -2 minimum. Synthesized ring or mirrored ring to use with the Calandra's touch, not just a fractured ring. +2 weapons instead of +1 weapons. Preferably, again, synthesized. This one looks good. You could add rarity on your helmet. Something like this. So this is double T1 plus rarity and then double T1 plus rarity. No reservation though. Nice, Kasuke. I don't see you using bound. Maybe you can have a good bound. There's a double hunter for +2 pierce. That could maybe be good if you can hit hunter influence on items. Reflect, stun, crit chance, cross effect. That looks good. You're not at max cap. You could maybe work towards not sublime a melding setup that you go to 90 res. Deadly infusion, energy shield, repeater streamlined, perfect, ES on hit. Your militant phase is not giving you proper bonuses per devotion. AoE and brand damage don't do anything. AoE area damage and brand damage don't do anything. Ah, that's a neat trick with Aegis. I like that idea. I don't see corrupted blood immunity anywhere. That's something you can get, maybe on the unnatural. Fortress, warp, spell suppression capped. Yeah, those were the things. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just looking at the things I noticed. Body armor with global defenses. Those are the things that I noticed that might be considered. I don't know how hard those are going to be crafting or how expensive those are. Those are just the thoughts I had. Uh, 2120 Wolfspark. I don't know if Wolfspark is any good for you. Top players, I appreciate the follow. Otherwise... nothing else. Alright. Hope you have fun with the build. One thing, if you can make it work, Coiling Whisper setup for crazy amount of cast speed. With Helical with cursor effect listed. I don't know if it's actually good for Spark. You will need to find... you will need to set up your Wintry Blast so it applies curses but don't cost too much. But then if you have it, you could gain another 255 cast speed. Yo, MD, already making profit. I'm a very big fan of Coiling Whisper. This league, it felt incredibly powerful, and I don't expect it to be as easily achievable or to stay next league. What do you mean with minus level seems bad? Oh, gotcha. No, it's a ring. So you would use... I would assume the following. One ring would be something like a helical with prefix being the mana cost. Let me reopen the POB. What you have on your current ring. So currently you have on the ring channeling, crit multi, intelligence, cast speed. So you could do something like intelligence, crit multi, curse duration, mana cost. And if you gain incredibly lucky, and it get 3 positive, 1 negative, then you would have an insane ring. With curse duration. And then you have your Wintry Blast. Linked to Spell Echo, Hex Touch, like I have here, with my Shield Charge. So Shield Charge, faster attacks, instead you have a Wintry Blast, Spell Echo. And then you have Temporal Chains, Hex Touch. You will get some levels on Temp Chains, but I think that's gonna be okay enough. And then you adjust the quality so it is at minus 99 with duration. And whenever you Wintry Blast into a pack, they get cursed. The curse disappears after 0.5 seconds. And you get your Soul Eater stacks, which gives you a crazy amount of extra cast speed. And then you should be able to spam even more sparks. I would give it a go. If you want to invest crazy amount of money in your maps. 18 Morrigans? Wait, the heck? Dude, that's not okay. I got 28 in 300 and you got 18 in 100. That is unethically. Alright, Nemesis. Good luck with that. And for everybody else in chat, Top Blazer, I'm really happy to hear you appreciate my videos. I will have to end the stream though. I had a lot of fun today. Run the last of my maps. Well, made a lot of profit. And I don't know exactly when I will be back on tomorrow. It's gonna need to work on the videos first. But once the videos are done, I will be back to streaming, back to blasting. We got still a lot of testing to do for speed farms. We only done the first one. Heist, I believe, parallel, because it's basically, if you get lucky, it's gigantic profit. If you don't get lucky, it is tedious. But Beast is currently an SS tier strategy. Absolutely profitable. 40 to 60 divines an hour, only depending on how fast you can run it. That being said, have a lovely day. I will be back tomorrow with more amazing PoE content. But that's it for today. Don't you dare, Kisuke. Don't you dare be so lucky without me. I want to see it live, not just a picture. Alright, me reigning PoE guy is currently farming Sanctum. Bye bye everyone.